Hello listeners, welcome to Hollywood Nights, a D&D actual play podcast brought to you by Brain Adventures. Hollywood Nights is a story about a trio of unlikely heroes from a medieval fantasy land who find themselves in modern-day Hollywood, where they learn that the villain who trapped them there is alive and well, surviving off the corruption that fuels Tinseltown. Let's meet our starstruck heroes.
Hey everyone, my name is Logan Arneson, and I play Sir Edwin Durmin, a 55-year-old overprotective paladin and self-appointed father figure to the Princess Constance.
Hi, I'm Christina, and I play Constance, a royal pain-in-the-ass warlock whose personality is as fiery as my dragon familiar, Fuego.
Hi, I'm Hana, and I play Shatter in Glass, a clumsy Kenku artificer under the employment of the royal family.
And I'm Izzy Rebels, Dungeon Master / beauty vlogger extraordinaire. But not really. Last time on Hollywood Nights, our starstruck heroes face off against Brimstone for the freedom of a magical fairy woman, Glitter, a pop star sensation who has been forced to use her magical music to control the masses for her fiendish master. As the trio battles Brimstone, they discovered that he is weakened by their emotions and use this to temporarily vanquish the devilish businessman. Meanwhile, Glitter suspects Shatter may be more than meets the eye, and the rescued fairy invites the group to her lavish hotel as they prepare to extract some answers from Brimstone about their old enemy, Villandrius. So yeah, how are our starstruck heroes handling this rock star lifestyle right now?
I want to break things. I want to hear all the glass I see shattering, but I'm pretty sure I can't.
I'm just eating and drinking whatever I see. It's good.
Mm-hmm.
Sir Durmin, he's not sure where to start. Again, he's in a new place, and he doesn't like it, because it's way different from where he used to be.
Another new place, yeah. The 5-star hotel room life is very different than your life in like the military barracks where you used to hang out.
Yeah, very much so.
This room is like the same square footage as maybe like Constance's old bedroom.
Yay!
Constance, I think this feels very at home. The bed here is huge. It's like the size of 7 people, maybe more.
That's why I'm on it, eating. Finally, feeling like myself.
Fuego is rustling through the pillows. He's grabbing them, biting on them, and like pulling them into a pile and snuggling all in there. This is the lap of luxury. Sure beats where you guys spent the night prior, which was in a construction site.
Mm-hmm.
Slowly upgrading. Alleyway by a dumpster, construction site, 5-star hotel room. Those are
That seems like a pretty fast upgrade.
Leaps
that's the
and
common steps, right?
bounds.
That someone goes in.
Yeah.
I guess, right? That's a typical Hollywood story.
Yeah,
Mhm.
pretty much, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that. We're in like a movie or something.
So, Sir Durmin, you say you have questions? Why don't we get to that?
So Sir Durmin's gonna go to Glitter. I have a few questions to ask you of if that is all right.
Yeah. Well, what's up?
Okay. First off, I get the impression that Mr. Brimstone there was doing some kind of controlling, mind control or something over you.
Yeah, kind of. He's a devil. They tend to make deals and strike bargains that will usually do that kind of stuff to you. I kind of traded with him some things that I'm not proud of, but I was able to garner fame and relative fortune, but in exchange for my free will, essentially.
Okay. Next question, I guess. Our artificer friend here, Shatter. Shatter, if you could come over here.
Yeah, she like gives you a little wave when you approach. Hi.
Back when we were in Everchill, Shatter exposed us all to some kind of magical fairy dust that brought us here, and we are looking for a way to get back to Everchill.
Yeah, how did that happen exactly? Because according to Shatter, they're not a fairy or a pixie of any kind. How did you get a hold of pixie dust?
Well, I found a cocoon in the forest before we were sent here, and I was stabbed. I broke the cocoon on the knife, and it went boom.
Okay, interesting. So that's practically unheard of. Usually, using a fairy cocoon can only be done by very special, very gifted individuals, usually just pixies or fairies. So maybe there's more to our little Kenku friend than we know.
So Durmin lightly pokes Shatter in the shoulder, just be like, "Are you a fairy?"
Is Shatter a fairy now?
If anything, Shatter might have always been at least part fairy. Maybe there's some elf in there. Elves are descended from fey creatures.
I look at myself, ruffle my feathers like,
Kenku!
So what is the plan with Brimstone?
That is, I think, more in your hands than it is mine. You seem far more capable to handle any type of kerfuffle that may occur, and I don't expect Brimstone to be held back for long because we've tied him with silk curtains from my window onto a chair that, I mean, it's just a chair. I feel like most people draw like magic circles, to contain devils.
Let's do something then.
Does anyone know how to make like a magic circle to contain a devil?
Could I know? Since I'm devilish.
Okay. Why don't you do an arcana check? Yeah.
Okay.
I also do one?
Sure. Yeah. You can both do an arcana
Let's
check.
all do a arcana.
Everybody do an arcana check.
I got a 5.
21.
21.
Nice.
Ooh, 17.
So I'm the one who suggested it, and I'm the one that doesn't
You were
get
not paying
Awesome.
attention during, devil magic circle containment class. You were just like, when am I ever gonna need
it.
this?
Whatever.
Why would I ever contain
Right.
myself?
You're like, if there's some evil devil out there, I'll just kill him. Like, I don't need to contain him, whatever.
Sure. That's what happened.
All right. So, Sir Durmin, you got a 17.
Mm-hmm.
So, with a 17, you will be familiar with the process of how to create one. You don't know how to create one, but you know like all the like materials and all the steps and everything. It's more like you know it from book. And Shatter, you yourself have never done one, but you've actually seen Villandrius do one. In fact, you actually have a memory of Villandrius talking about wanting to utilize like infernal magic to work on certain potions and spells and stuff. And I think now you have the context to put it together. You bet he was trying to work on that mind control potion.
This scum.
But I will say, you know the same thing that Sir Durmin does. You know all the steps. I'd say you're more confident than Sir Durmin is in like what order to put them in, but you're not precise on it. That's not me saying you can't try. Anybody here can try. Constance could try. So I would recommend somebody aid her.
I'm gonna try. I will try to.
Cool. Sir Durmin, I assume you're gonna help her?
Yes, I will offer my assistance.
Okay, cool. So Shatter, go ahead and roll. Let's also do this Arcana and do it with advantage.
It will watch from the bed while eating pretzels.
25.
Nice. Does Constance like the crunchiness of pretzels?
Yeah.
Okay.
On the saltiness of them.
Because there's also a bag of gummy bears.
Bears. I remember.
Gummy bears. Yes, gummy bears. Oh, cute. Christina has a little bag of gummy bears.
That's so cute.
Yeah,
I actually
Fuego's got
have
a bag of gummy bears and he's digging into it. Oh, and Hana has a bag of gummy bears too.
There we go. Where are your bags of gummy bears?
We actually have some in the cupboard.
Yeah, gummy bears are light.
Do we have gummy bears in the cupboard?
We do.
Cool.
So all of us have
Don't
gummy
go for them.
bears.
So we all have gummy bears. Y'all ain't special.
Just so listeners at home knows, we all have gummy bears. This has been an ad for gummy bears.
Yeah, this is a certified 100% real life gummy bear like exchange going on. We all have gummy bears.
Will Haribo sponsor us and give me as many sour cola gummies as I want?
Yeah, Haribo.
If you want to
Haribo?
contact them, or if Haribo's in our listener pool, let us know.
Yeah, if the CEO of the Haribo company happens to be listening to this, which I know you are, this is
Sour
it.
cola
This
gummies.
is your chance to give us
Literally,
free gummies.
one of my sour cola gummies are like my favorite flavor of candy.
So this bit has to stop. Fuego has his own bag of gummy bears and is digging into them ferociously. Shatter, you got a 25 on your
Arcana.
Arcana check.
Yes, I did.
All right, so it's going to take you an hour and a half, closer to 2 hours, to make this magic circle to completion.
Will Sir Brimstone have woken up by this point? Why'd I call him Sir Brimstone? I don't respect this man.
Before we get in, so Shatter's going to be occupied. Sir Durmin, I imagine you're just be the one gathering the ingredients. You can find them all within the hotel room here.
My inverted workbench is still full of crap.
Yeah. So somehow you all have the stuff you need in this one room, which is insane. But I mean, you all have magic too. So anyway, Sir Durmin and Constance, you two will be unoccupied during this. Is there anything you would like to do or talk about during this time with either each other or Glitter?
So when we first came to these Hollywood, someone said we were the characters of a story, and we saw a book about us. Have you read it? Who wrote it? Like, who came here and told everyone our story?
Does anyone remember the name of the book?
Oh, it was something about the anklet of the king.
King of the Anklet is what it was called. Distinct and legally different enough from Lord of the Rings. Just FYI. Yeah, so King of the Anklet. Somebody is going to say that. I don't care who. Somebody says it, and Glitter hears that specifically, and she puts two and two together. She's like, oh my god, that's you. That's all of you. That's why you seemed kind of familiar. It was a book, right? That was a book. That book came out like, I don't know, 6 or 7 years ago now. It's a movie. Well, it's about to be a movie. The movie's coming out this weekend. Oh, sorry, you probably don't know what a movie is, actually.
Yes, I was about to ask.
A movie is, gee, how do I explain this? It's like a picture, but it's animated. It's like if you brought a picture to life, essentially, is kind of what it's like. It's like magic. People actually refer to it as movie magic.
We were at one of those places when we arrived. Remember the young child, Elliot? He said we were at a movie theater.
Elliot. Jesus. Yeah.
I broke
You're
his
right,
brick.
too. Yeah, that little kid.
So you were at a movie theater when you arrived? How did you, I mean, fairy dust works in very different ways for everyone. How did that, were you in like a big spiral of pixie dust, like how we arrived here?
Pretty much.
I mean, I woke up and you two were already moving around. Was there anything beforehand?
Right, we were in the glass boxes, which shattered.
Who was the first to wake up?
Shatter was the first one.
Can everybody roll a history check real quick?
Yes, sir.
8.
3.
Oh, damn.
My recollection ends there.
I got an 18.
Nice! Where we fail, Constance succeeds.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is all exposition. It's not like we'll...
Yeah. There will be no combat of any kind this time.
You never know with me.
I guess I never know. But anyway, Constance, with an 18 history check, I think you've already kind of expressed maybe a little bit of a disdain for Fuego and his obsession with these gummy bear treats.
Yeah.
When you see Fuego going ham on these gummy bears, the whole time you're trying to like pull him out. You're just like nudging him out a little bit. And eventually you're just like, okay, enough. And you pull him really, really hard and you pull him away from the bag. He gets so mad. He's just like wiggling around so hard in your hands. He actually slaps you across the face with his tail, like how he did with Sir Durmin.
Uh-huh.
And in that moment, you actually have a flashback, the tiny glimpse of a memory of waking up in some sort of like underground cellar. You see Sir Durmin and Shatter. And you see on Shatter and Sir Durmin little motes of pixie dust kind of just like fluttering off of them, very like slow and still. And you see it coming off of you as well, and Fuego too. You see Villandrius behind Shatter. You can see Villandrius has his hand above Shatter's head. He has some sort of magical spell effect going on with his hand above Shatter. You can see Shatter turning like glassy-eyed, and you can see them like freezing up in very like stiffened. They look super uncomfortable, like they're turning into a statue almost. He notices you.
Noticing him?
Yeah. And he instantly stops with Shatter, and he puts his hand towards you. You see a electric jolt of magic go towards your eyes, and you feel yourself start becoming like paralyzed and stiffened, and you eventually become what this is. It's like petrification. You turn into a statue.
Fucking Villandrius. Ouch, Fuego. But thank you.
What?
Yeah, Fuego rushes back to the gummy bears. He like slowly comes back to you, puts the gummy bear on your lap, and kind of like puts his head down. Is like not bowing to you, but doing that like dog thing where he's like, I'm in trouble. He's got his snout between his little paw claw things.
I can totally see that. So I have some information. I just had this memory that Valandrius turned us into statues. So there was a point where the pixie dust was coming off of us, but then he did some crazy ass magic and turned us into statues, and that's why we didn't just move like we did with this fairy dust, but we stayed like statues for I don't even know how long. So that's why Everchill is gone, because it's been so many years since we actually were alive. And Valandrius did everything.
Glitter, she approaches you, Shatter, and she just lowers her head. Who's Villandrius? Is he important?
I visibly shudder.
My boss!
Your boss? He was your. She looks at all of you and she's like, he was your boss?
He was her boss. He worked at the castle where I was a princess, and we found out he was trying to make a potion to manipulate me into getting married with a prince. And then everything happened after that, after we found out about that. And here we are.
There's no character like that in the movie. Not that I know. I honestly haven't seen much of it. I wasn't really allowed to. I barely did anything for it. I only contributed the music.
There's no Valandrius, then what happens?
I don't know. Like I said, I haven't seen much of it. I kind of know the book. It was a pretty popular book, when it came out.
You were involved with the movie?
Barely. Like I said, well, that was Brimstone's kind of thing, I guess. The people he enlisted to be musicians for him would often donate music or contribute music to different projects he was involved with. He wanted my music for the movie, so I recorded a song for it.
Brimstone said Villandrius was here, or he knew Villandrius.
Mm-hmm.
So Villandrius might have been. I mean, he had to have been involved with the movie if he has our stories.
Mm-hmm.
He must be the author of the book, right? Who else would know?
Um,
I'm gonna have Sir Durmin describe Villandrius to Glitter.
okay.
See if maybe he's going under an alias.
Okay. I'm gonna ask you to give me your description. What is that? What
Great.
is it?
Can I pull up a picture of him?
Yes, please pull up a picture of Villandrius and I guess tell me.
How do you have
Describe my own art to me, Logan. Poorly shaded. Line work is sloppy.
I want to see how this goes.
Villandrius, he's a very scrawny, annoying, just devious little weasel of a man.
Go on.
He's got kind of you look at him and he's just something's not right about him. He's very
Okay, we're still at like 70% of Hollywood directors. So I need to
he's very dramatic. He loves attention. He talks. His voice is very annoying.
Okay.
He will make you vomit, for sure.
I think I know who you're talking about. I mean, his name isn't Villandrius, but I guess he wouldn't go by that name here if he's trying to fit in.
He has a dumb goatee.
I think who you're talking about, his name is Quincy Aldman.
Oh god, that's probably him.
Hey, why would that be him?
Yeah,
Quincy?
Because it sounds annoying and pretentious, which is everything Villandrius is.
Quincy Aldman. He actually is. I guess I'm almost sure he is the author of the books. I'm almost sure of it. And he's also the director of the movie.
He has to be.
Yeah, the book was a pretty big success, so he thought he'd turn it into a movie, and I thought that was the end of it, but I guess I just don't understand why would he turn your story into a movie? What's the point? Was that a thing of him back then when you knew him? Did he like writing or I mean, I guess you said he likes attention, right?
Oh, for sure.
Yes, he definitely he tried to be the court jester one time, and he like slipped and fell on his own juggling balls in the courtroom during the audition. It was kind of a mess. It wasn't very funny.
Mm,
It
okay.
was funny, but not in a good way for him.
Villandrius usually has multiple schemes running at once, so there might be some magical thing behind this movie. We might want to uncover that. Also, since Villandrius was involved with this all, we probably should take him back to our time where he belongs. So,
Oh my god. My music, my song in the movie.
What?
You said this Villandrius guy was obsessed with mind control.
yes.
That's right.
My music can do that. My music's in the movie. The movie's gonna premiere. We're having a Hollywood premiere for the movie here, actually at the theater where you all started.
Oh.
When is it the premiere?
It's this weekend. That's like in 2 days.
What did your music actually make people do? Like, what can we expect from it?
Well, um, because it's kind of fairy magic, it's unpredictable. It's hard for me to know exactly, but it's not really in my hands anymore. You see, the way it works is my voice is just pure magic. It can be manipulated in a number of ways. So, Brimstone used my magic to mind control the audience. You saw that, right?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Right, that was Brimstone's doing. He wanted that effect, so he made it happen. Villandrius, I guess I assume, is also going to want that, but on a bigger scale, not just for the audience, but for everyone who specifically hears my song in this movie.
Oh shit.
We need to crash that premiere. What is a premiere?
Yeah.
It's the debut of the movie. It's when it first comes out, when it first is released to the public.
Hmm.
It's like a big party. There's gonna be a bunch of people, people who worked on the movie, people who are in the movie. They're all gonna be there, including just a bunch of people who were there to watch the movie as audience members.
Where could we collect this movie thing and destroy it?
Um, I mean, a movie tangibly can technically be destroyed, I guess, at the theater. I don't know where the movie, like the film itself, is currently, but you will be able to find it the night of the premiere there. It'll be somewhere in the theater. It'll be getting ready to be projected, I guess.
Perfect.
So we need to find Villandrius and capture him, as well as destroy this movie, and then find a way back to our own time.
Mm.
And we have 2 days to do all of that.
Yeah. I'm not sure we're ever going back to Everett.
Shatter, you are in the midst of creating your magic circle. You, with your very keen hearing, start to hear a little bit of like, who, who did that? uh, Brimstone is coming too, and you are not done with the. You're not even close to done. You've still got, I don't know, maybe 40 minutes to go.
You know what? I stop what I'm doing. I run to Sir Durmin, grab him by the wrist, drag him to Brimstone, and kick him in the shin as hard as I can.
Kick Brimstone in the shin?
No, Durmin.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense.
Ow!
Cry!
Shatter! Ow! Ow!
Cry!
I mean, I'm a captain of the Royal Guard.
Cry, damn it!
Fuego sees Shatter beating up Sir Durmin and looks at you, Constance, wagging his tail, and he's like, "Can we go? I want to go. I wanna go." Like he doesn't say that, but he's definitely got that
Yeah.
vibe. Sir Durmin, you're here. Brimstone fully comes too. Oh, you again, crybaby,
Draw my
and
sword.
that one too. He looks at you, Constance, on the bed eating pretzels.
There is nothing wrong with expressing your feelings. point my sword at him.
There's everything wrong with expressing your feelings. You're a grown man. Have dignity.
Dignity would be expressing your feelings instead of trying to hide them like a coward.
I want to know, while all of that was going on, while I was chasing after the cocoon and Sir Durmin and Constance were kind of blubbering all over Brimstone
Mm-hmm.
earlier, did I hear what that sounded like?
What them crying sounds like?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. I imitate the sound of Sir Durmin sobbing.
I'm gonna kill
Brimstone
you.
just looks at you, very dirty. Ugh, all of you. So sick of all of you.
Get right in his face, cry in his ear.
Yeah. It kind of seems like he's, I mean, I don't want to say you're torturing him, but it's definitely just like unpleasant. He doesn't seem like he's in pain, but it's just like, he's like struggling. He doesn't want to be here. Sir Durmin, you can see he's as well restrained as he can be, but you know he's a full-on devil. He has power to spare. He can get out of this within a matter of seconds, maybe.
I think Sir Durmin is just going to try and knock him out again. Hit him really hard with the side of Rosekeeper.
So before you do that, he looks at Glitter, and you see a magic spark in his eyes. His eyes turn like deep, deep, dark purple, and there's this tiny golden flame where his iris should be. Glitter is knocked out. And then, Sir Dermot, go ahead and make an attack roll.
An attack roll coming right up.
I guess I'm going to say, so he looks at Constance first, because I think that's how the room is laid out. So Constance, he looks at you. Constance, you fall unconscious. Sir Dermot, what'd you get on your attack roll?
23. Do I have advantage because he's tied up in a chair?
He's restrained, right? So yeah.
That's 25.
Deal damage.
12 damage. Non-lethal.
All right. So he takes the damage. He's like turned away. You can tell it hurt, but he has well over 12 hit points back. So you smack him with the blade. You see his hair kind of gets flopped in his face. He turns back to you, Sir Durmin. You see his eyes, and you are knocked out. And then Shatter, he looks at you as you're crying in his ear, and you were also knocked out.
Damn.
Okay.
And that's the end of Hollywood Nights.
You're all dead. Who wants to go first? Okay, I see Christina's hand up. So Constance, wake up. Constance, pillow gets pulled over your head, and you are in your bedroom, and your mother, Queen Belithra, has removed the pillow from your face. Oh, this again. I can't with you. I simply cannot. Get up, girl. Get up.
I jump on to her and grab her, and I'm like, "You're real? Are you real? This is real? What? Oh my!" I grab her hair and like touch her eyes and her nose or her cheeks, like if she was Play-Doh.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, "Oh, you're here!" And now I've touched myself, and I'm like, "I'm here, Mother."
She seems very perturbed by all your like touching and the fondling and everything. But once you do back away, she is just slowly rubbing her face and like putting herself back together. Daughter, you lose yourself, which is fine. I mean, familial touch, you know I love it. You know that I love our weekly cuddle sessions, all the hugging and stuff that we do. But I have to say, I am very disappointed in you. Look at your hair.
Okay. Yeah.
It's too beautiful. You are too radiant this morning, and I am jealous. I am simply jealous.
Oh, Mother, stop it. You know, my hair looks like this because it looks like your hair.
I know. But still, you just wear it so much better. Someone please bring Fuego in. Fuego. Your large chamber doors open, Constance, and a huge dragon, literally D&D style, huge size dragon, just kind of like sticks his head in. It's Fuego, but the size of a huge size dragon.
What
And he's just got his
the-
head is in there, and he just looks at you. His tongue comes out, which is the size of you, and he just gives you a little lick. Very hot, very warm.
What is that? What happened to you, Fuego? You're humongous. What
do you mean, what
What is
happened to us?
happening?
Well, that's what happens to dragons, dear. They grow up and they get large, just like many things.
Yeah.
Except for you. You're looking especially petite today. You should eat more.
Sure. I'll go eat now.
Yes, let's go eat
Yes.
now. And she like
Let's
kind of
go
like
eat.
puts her arm around you, and she just like casually heads you out the room. Fuego like sticks his head back into the hall, and you see Fuego in full huge style dragon glory. He looks crazy cool.
I like poke my mom's hand.
Mhm.
Still
Yeah, she
not really. Yeah. Okay. Let's go eat something. Sure.
cool. So you will head down to the dining room. Who is next?
You know what? Sure. I'll go next. I will
All right, Shatter.
bite this frightening bullet.
Shatter, you wake up in the middle of falling. You were just straight up falling out of the sky. You can see Everchill Castle maybe 600 feet down, maybe a little bit more. What are you gonna do?
100% crying baby sounds.
Gotcha.
Now that that's done, how do I stop falling?
It's up to you.
I go through my equipment and I try to make a. Oh, has it been a long rest? I don't know.
You guys would have had a long rest by now.
Okay, awesome. I try to make my what is it?
Parachute?
In the middle of the air. The experimental elixir.
Yeah, just in the middle of the air, get an experimental elixir. um, and let me, I'm gonna see if I can do it.
Okay, well, before you do that, Shatter, you reach for your bag, but you can't grab it because where your arms and hands used to be, you now have huge bird wings. Absolutely massive bird wings.
I flap my now arms and hope to God this works because I don't know how to do this.
I feel like you're stricken with some form of muscle memory, and you know how to fly. In fact, you're an excellent flyer.
Oh,
Mhm.
I do a loop de loop,
Yeah, okay. Shatter does a loop de loop.
loop de loop de
Uh,
loop de loops.
yeah, you're just up in the air. You have full on wings now, and you can fly. This isn't the Hollywood that you remember. This is just the Everchill Kingdom, from what you can tell. And I'd say you're probably getting a little bit closer because flying up here, I mean, you're an expert flyer, but you still don't want to fly too high, and you would know that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would. I'm an expert flyer.
So I'm going to assume Shatter's going to spend quite a while flying.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
So then let's see about Sir Durmin. What are you up to, Sir Durmin? You wake up in your humble military barracks that we just mentioned.
Zimmerman's gonna get up and I'm gonna look around, get my stuff on. Why am I back? What happened? I guess Brimstone could have sent us back in time to get rid of us. I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna look for Constance and Shatter.
So you head out of your little military barracks. You know the castle relatively well. Are you going to head to Constance's room or Shatter's dungeon?
I'm gonna swing past the training grounds first to make sure Constance isn't there, and then I'm going to head, I think, to the dungeon and then Constance's room.
Okay. So you head to the training grounds, and as soon as you turn the corner to get through, make a dexterity save. So you're just turning the corner, like right into the big, like training field area, just around this one wall, and an arrow comes flying at you.
Modified 1.
All right. So on a modified 1, you get shot in the face, right between your eyes and just above your nose kind of area. And it hurts so bad. It's ridiculously painful. I'm going to say you straight up are going to take 8 points of damage.
Oh my god.
Oof. Is this an actual arrow?
It does bludgeoning damage, not piercing.
Okay.
The arrowhead isn't sharp.
Oh. Mm.
Blunted?
Yeah, blunted.
Who did that?
Oh, sorry, Dad. That was my bad. Rose comes running up with her bow and she picks up her arrow and she puts her hand on your forehead. She's like, "Ooh, God, that looks like it hurts. Sorry, I mean the training dummy's right there. I just you know you can't just walk around like that, Dad."
Sir Durmin just stares at Rose. He starts to tear up, and he just grabs her and hugs her just so tight. Just
Oh,
doesn't want to let her go because he's afraid if he lets her go, she'll be gone again.
is this like a weird form of punishment? I mean, you can just heal yourself, Dad.
I've missed you so much.
You've missed me in the what, 10 hours that we've been apart? I have to sleep. You have to sleep too. We're not elves. Are you okay? You seem kind of off, even for you.
Sir Durman has a feeling that this is all fake, but can't pull away from the fact that she's here. And
Mm,
he kind of just goes, yeah, I'm fine. Why don't we do some training like we used to?
sure, okay. Like we used to? You mean like yesterday?
Yeah, I would love that, Rose.
Okay. Cool. Sweet. So you two head into the actual training fields, and as they're doing that, Constance, you and your mother, Queen Belithra, will pass the training grounds, and you will see Sir Durman out on the field with Rose, who you thought to be deceased.
What the hell is
We're
happening?
going to eat. That
Sir
I thought
German?
that was clear.
No, mother, wait. That's Rose?
Yes. Fine guards. Men? Women? I don't know the
Why
vocab.
is she here?
Why is she here? Because she's a very esteemed member of the Royal Guard, and it's her job to
No,
protect
Mom,
us.
she was dead. I don't understand. Um, you know what? Just I'll meet you in the dining room. I have to talk to Sir German.
Okay, well, hurry along. I told the chefs to make your favorite food.
Yum.
All right, well, I'll be waiting on bated breaths for you, daughter. Oh, wait.
Oh,
Don't forget about this. And out from her back, she pulls Ever Essence and she hands it to you. And she's like, "In case you get yourself wrapped up in another one of your amazing adventures, I want my daughter to be prepared."
um, thank you, Mother.
Of
I,
course.
I'll meet with you in a bit. I just have to talk to Sir German.
Okay, you do that. And she, flutters away.
Sir German!
Constance,
Rose, stiffens up and stands at attention. Dad, the princess is calling you.
oh, yes, I noticed. Yes, Constance.
What is happening? Is this real?
Um,
Did Brimstone take us back? I'm so confused. I need to know everything. You must know.
um, first off, Constance, this is my daughter, Rose. Rose, this is the Princess Constance.
Yes, hello, princess. And she gives a very deep bow.
Nice to meet you.
Yes, of course, we've met before, but I know you can be forgot. I mean, I'm just another name in the crowd, so it's very nice to meet you.
Sorry, I didn't mean it like that. I, I'm a little confused. I need to talk to your father alone, and we need to find Shatter now.
Okay. I mean, I'm pretty sure I just saw Shatter swoop through the treetops right there. I think they might have just went overhead.
Sir Dermot looks around very confused.
But anyway, yeah, I'll give you a second.
Yeah, Constance looks even more confused. She was what again?
Yeah, you both look up and you see Shatter just straight up flying around with their huge bird wings now, just flying, maybe like 50, 60 feet above all of you. But Rose does excuse herself and she goes, off to a different area.
Sir Durmin grabs her quick and gives her another hug and then lets her go.
Okay. Bye, Dad. See you later.
I just want you to know that I love you so much.
I know. And I love you too. So I will see you later. Bye.
Goodbye, Rose.
This is crazy. I'm so glad you get to see her again.
It's not real, Constance.
Is it not?
It can't be. This is...
But it can be. Shatter, your wings start to molt. All your feathers are like falling off, and you are quickly descending.
At the rate my wings are molting,
Mhm.
how safely can I land from how high up I am?
Not at all.
Ah, shit.
Grab to a tree.
Fuck.
Sir Durmin, you see Rose walking away, and she is lit on fire. She doesn't seem to notice it. It's not bothering her, but she's actively on fire, and she is slowly turning into ash. And Constance, on the other side of the training grounds in the tree line, you see a very imposing looking figure that resembles your father. And you only see like his silhouette, but you see his eyes, and they're glowing deep red, and it looks exactly like when in your little vision, when he turns away disappointed in you. You see him standing there, and all of the trees start to wither and sag.
Oh shit, yeah, this is not real.
Where are you, Brimstone?
And then you all wake up. Back in the hotel room, you're in the same place as you were, but you're now sitting on the ground if you weren't already. Constance, I guess you would still be on the bed. Brimstone is at the door of the hotel room, and he has an unconscious glitter draped over his shoulder.
I attack him.
Okay, you are a few feet away, so you have to get up and move. I guess you're actually too far away. So this is like a combat, which I said there wouldn't be any of.
You lied! You lied!
You can't do that to me and expect me not to try and kill this man before me.
We don't have to roll initiative, but we are entering some form of initiative. So Durmin, if you would like to spend half of your movement to get up, and then the other half to move towards Brimstone, you can do that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you do that, and then simultaneously, I guess your sword was already out, so you just pick it up with you. So you can do that, and I guess technically you could use your action to dash.
I'm getting as close to him as possible.
Okay, cool.
Can attack.
Yes. Constance, you just get out your bow and arrow. If you want to attack him, you can from where you are.
Okay.
So you can roll an attack roll. Shatter, what about you? How is Shatter feeling?
I want to light this man on fire.
Okay, so you can, I don't know how you're going to do that, but you can roll whatever you need to roll to do that.
How many feet away is he?
From you, he is about, you were close to Sir Durmin, so he's like 40, you're a little bit further. He's like 50 feet away from you.
Shit. You know what? Is there anything on glitter that's made of metal?
Not a lot. There's like her belt buckle is made of metal, but that's about it.
You know what? I'm gonna try using a magnetic pull to see if I can drag glitter by the belt buckle.
With just her belt buckle. Okay.
I got a 27.
Yeah, let's start with that. So Constance, you got a 27. That hits. Go ahead, roll damage.
Yeah. I got a 12 for damage.
Okay, cool. So when you fire the arrow, he notices, and almost like with super speed, he shields himself with glitter, and you shoot her in the back.
No! You can't do that! No! Ah!
Okay, Shatter, you are going to try and magnetic pull glitter away from him using her belt buckle. So that is a strength saving throw, right?
Yeah.
So we're going to consider this as glitter is like a held item for him.
Okay.
So he's going to roll a strength check.
It's got to roll a 14.
Cool. Well, I did roll for him, and he rolled a 14 plus his strength. So he does succeed.
I hate him.
I hate him too.
You don't.
You are him!
I can hate myself. I don't, but I can. And I want to make that clear. All right, everybody had a turn, so now Brimstone gets to go.
Fuck.
Oh shit.
I don't like this.
So Brimstone is just going to use his turn to try and explain. So none of that was real, but it could be. Here's the deal I'm trying to make. Let me go with the girl, and I can send you back, and I can make exactly what you saw, exactly how it was. Constance, I can make your parents not terrible. Shatter, I can give you wings. I can make you fly. And Durmin, I can bring your daughter back. She can be with you again. All you gotta do is look the other way. Leave me and leave Villandrius and this plan alone. What do you say? And he puts out his hand towards you, Sir Durmin, since you'd be the closest to him, and we'll call that his turn. So, Sir Durmin, it would be your turn.
Sir Durmin stops his full run in front of Brimstone, lowers his sword,
Mm-hmm.
and starts to extend his hand, and he grabs Glitter and tries to throw her behind him.
Honestly, I just want to let that happen because it sounds really, it sounds very like heroic and noble, and I think that's such a Sir Durmin thing to do. So I'm just gonna let you do that. You can toss her on the bed.
As Sir Durmin's doing this, he's not like looking up. He kind of has his eye line down, and as he like throws Glitter behind him, he goes, "I will never let you get what you want."
That's what I thought. All right, so that'll be it for Sir Durmin.
Mhm.
Constance, Glitter lands next to you on the bed. She still has the arrow in her. It's like in the back of her like thigh.
Shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But it would be your turn now, I guess. And it's not combat.
I just want Brimstone gone from the room. I don't know if attacking him is the right thing to do. I'm at a loss.
Constance, not just going for the attack right off the bat.
Right?
Damn.
Fine, I'll attack him.
Okay, never mind.
Takes absolutely no pressure. Yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah, it's being like, okay, if everybody thinks
19.
It's growth. She
19?
considered not doing the thing.
Oh yeah, I believe a 19 does hit. Yes, it does. Yes.
Yay. I just got 7 damage though.
Okay, cool. This time it actually hits him. He doesn't have anyone to shield himself with, so you make contact.
Can I heal Glitter?
Oh, you can. Yeah, you have your bonus action healing word.
So 8.
So you heal her for 8, and she's back up. Clearly, she's hurt, not loving the arrow in the back of her thigh.
Can I take it out?
Yeah, if you want to.
Oh, okay. I'll take the arrow out.
What's the healing word you say to her?
I'll say sorry.
You just say sorry. Is that the healing word?
Yeah.
My bad.
Appropriate.
I'm touchy-feely like that.
Cool. Shatter. So it would be your pseudo turn.
I'm gonna cast a Ray of Sickness on because he is 60 feet away and it hurts.
Mhm.
So yeah, I'm gonna cast Ray of Sickness, modified 20.
Nice. Here's the thing, though.
Mm.
That would hit. However, if I'm not mistaken, Ray of Sickness is poison damage.
Yeah, the target takes 2d8 poison damage and must.
He is immune to poison damage.
Shit!
And I know he has to make that save or he becomes poisoned, but he's also immune to being poisoned.
Are you shitting me?
Yeah, that's actually a very common thing in devils, which, I don't think you would know because you probably wouldn't have ever attacked a devil before.
Nope. Why?
So I don't think you would know about their immunities.
Why the fuck would I
don't
attack a
think-
devil?
Right, yeah.
I
So,
don't want to die.
anything else for you?
No, there's nothing else I can do.
Okay.
Cry.
So, Brimstone looks at you, Sir Durmin, and he says, well, I could have given you back your daughter. You won't take that deal? So maybe I'll just take another one. And he looks at Constance, pulls out his hand towards her, and a beam of devilish, fiendish, crackling lightning bursts out from him. Constance, go ahead. We're going to have this be I believe.
Are you dying? What the?
Roll a d20. If you don't get a nat 20, you're dead.
I had to.
So
No, I'm kidding.
anxious right now.
Okay,
Roll
so
a
this,
what?
this is a Constitution saving throw,
Okay.
and I'm gonna have you roll it with disadvantage.
Aye.
I believe in you.
And I have a -1.
Mm.
Yeesh. I don't want to say.
What is it? I need to know.
I'm sorry. I got an 11.
So that is not good enough.
Ah!
So this isn't how it's supposed to work, but I like the thematics of this better. So Constance, you are struck by this lightning, and you are actually pushed off of the bed, out of the other side of the room, through the window, out of the building, and you start descending.
Oh shit!
You guys are about 15 stories up.
I'm dying for sure.
I use my reaction to switch places with Constance.
No!
Of course I do.
Okay, cool. You do that, your sword flickers, and it does not work.
What the fuck?
Ah! I'm still falling. Ah!
Sir Durmin, you feel an emptiness. Rose, the soul attachment, it's not there anymore.
What? But
Brimstone says, well, I'm really glad that I waited 2 days to wake you guys up. And he disappears.
He already used his action. He has to stay for another round, right?
He does not.
He does not. He's a demon. He threw me out the window. He can do whatever the fuck he wants. And now I'm dead.
I run to the window.
Shit.
Cool. So I'm gonna ask you guys, do we want to keep this in initiative or do we want to just let this play out?
Initiative. I'm falling off a building.
Okay, fine. We'll keep it in initiative. Fine. All right. So Sir Durmin, that would be your turn.
Can I get to the window in a single move?
No, you cannot. Yeah, actually, even if you dash, you won't get to the edge of the window. You'll still be about 15 feet away from the edge. This is a large hotel room, guys.
I have nothing I can do.
Is she more than 60 feet down?
Currently, I have to look. No, she wouldn't be more than 60 feet down.
Will she be by the time I get to the window?
Maybe. It is her turn before yours. So, Fuego is reacting very badly to this.
I double move towards the window, I guess, is all I can do.
You get within 15 feet of it. So that's your turn. That's it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Constance, it is your turn. I'm going
Okay.
to roll something. Well, okay, what do you do?
This is my plan, okay?
Mhm.
I grab a rope from my bag.
Okay.
I put it on an arrow.
Mhm.
And I throw it with my bow towards the window so someone can grab it and I don't fall and die.
Okay. I mean, Sir Durmin might be. I don't know. Give me an attack roll, Constance.
Shoot into the wall.
See how this goes.
Shoot the arrow like into the wall. Like,
Oh, yeah, I'm so nervous. Okay.
What is
What
it?
is it?
24.
24? Okay. So you shoot, you attach the rope to the arrow very hastily. I'm going to say this is all you can do because this is going to take some time. So that's your bonus action, some of your movement. You're going to continue to fall. So I'm going to roll that real quick. But yeah, you can shoot that. Sir Durmin, you see this arrow. Sir Durmin, give me a... I don't know what check I would make for
do
this.
this to me.
This is for like reaching and grabbing, reacting, so I feel like it has to be dexterity. I know that's not your best, but I feel like I have to.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say this is gonna be I guess like a dexterity saving throw.
Oh god,
It's a 7.
Okay.
I'm dead.
Sir Durmin, you grab it. So how is Sir Durmin feeling right now?
Sick to my stomach. I just saw my dead daughter, and now my like pseudo adoptive daughter is plummeting to her doom.
With this like sick to your stomach feel, you reach out, you grab the arrow, and you do actually like you make contact and you do grab it, but it snaps.
The arrow or the rope?
No, the arrow. The rope tied to the arrow. I mean, it's a very thick rope. The tension in it from Constance falling. You are now 30 feet further, so you're 70 feet away from the window.
Fuck.
Do I slow her fall though?
Why don't you give me a strength saving throw?
That's a 15.
Okay, so with that, the arrow snaps, but you immediately, it's like a double reaction. You double react to that, and you're like, no, not another one. And you reach for the rope, and you grab it, and you have it, but it like slides out of your, because you're wearing like your gauntlets, because you're always fully armored. So it slips out of your like metallic fingers, and you do slow her fall, but I mean, that's only going to do so much. Shatter, it is your turn.
She's out of range. She's out of range. She's out of range. How far am I from the window?
So you stayed put where you were. Yeah, so you can get there, I believe.
Okay, I take my rope,
Yes.
I tie it around my waist, and I run past, tossing the other end at Sir Durmin, and I leap out the window.
Okay, so you can only get to the window. You can't get out of the window.
Fuck! Okay, I don't know. She's gonna be too far down by the time I jump.
Unless I throw you.
Oh God, don't do that. I will say, there is no world where Shatter falls fast enough to catch Constance. I mean, while Shatter is covered in heavier trinkets, Shatter is still very small.
Hollow bones.
Yeah,
Hollow
like
bones.
I'm pretty sure that's like literally like a bird thing too. So
Yep,
there's
hollow bones.
no way. Yeah. So I'm going to make the call that we're going to come out of initiative, because it doesn't sound like anyone has anything.
Nope. Shit.
So, Constance, you're going to fall all the way down. You are going to hit the ground. You were going to take damage.
This is gonna die.
Constance, you take 72 points of damage, which will kill you.
Does that include the slowing down that I slowed down?
It does include the slowing down, yeah.
Fuego would do anything?
Fuego, yeah, when Sir Durmin's doing his stuff, Fuego is flying faster than you've ever seen Fuego fly before. He like darts down to you. Fuego can catch up to you because Fuego can fly very fast. However, Fuego is simply not big or strong enough to stop you in any way. He could also potentially slow you down. Constance, you have, I think, 19 hit points total.
Right. Okay.
So there's no way to stop that. So yeah, you hit the ground and you will.
Die. Okay. Bye, you guys.
Fuego is slowly descending onto you. I mean, he's already in mourning. He's so sad. He like goes up to your face and he's like licking you and he's like snuggling into your shoulder. And I don't know if pseudo dragons cry, but he's extremely sad. And while he's there, he feels your pulse. You do not die. Constance, you drank something a few sessions ago.
Oh my god, you did.
I did.
When you guys were at Madame Medium's, there were a few people who were having a little bit too much of a good time. They had some fun little drinks, some crazy little cocktail that you noticed was helping them stay alive despite really painful impacts that would have killed them that you guys delivered.
You did drink that thing!
I did.
You drank just the tiniest bit, but that's all it really takes.
Oh, you're so evil, Easy. I just cannot keep
Hey,
playing. This is too much for me.
you can't do that to my heart!
Ah!
Ah! What?
Fuego is down by your body, which it literally hits the ground and there is a huge thud and it hurts like hell. Constance, you lose all your hit points except for one. You go down to 1 hit point. So, I mean, that's only 18 points of damage, which isn't that much, honestly. But still, you go down to 1 hit point and he lifts his head up, very like surprised and shocked, he's like scanning your face up and down, licking your eyes. And yeah, you're I mean, you're hurt, but you're fine. You're up.
I'm not
kind of.
dead. I'm not dead!
Sir Durmin, you have pretty good passive perception, right?
Yeah.
You can hear Constance. You recognize her voice.
I like run to Glitter and I'm like, get us down there now.
Okay, cool. she, very like haphazardly does the same like pixie tornado spell. And yeah, within an instant, you are all down and you're next to Constance laying on the ground, looking really hurt, but alive.
I'm healing her as I hug her.
Yeah, I'm curling up in Constance's lap, just making the loudest baby wailing noises possible. Constance! Fucking crying. Don't even think birds have tears, but
Yeah. Yeah, Constance, how are you feeling?
Fully healed. That's how she's feeling.
Okay, so you're
Oh.
fully healed.
I am a bit disoriented. Everything happened so fast.
That's kind of how falling works.
Yeah.
wow, that's
And
dark.
dying, but not really. We need to go to the premiere.
That's what you say after
That's what
pretty
you
much
say.
dying. Okay.
Yeah.
Damn, girl, you focus.
You fit in Hollywood really well.
You focused.
Life goes on, baby.
You hit the ground running. But
Literally.
No.
Woo.
We have to cut that. No.
no, you have to
That's
leave
definitely
it.
staying in.
That's
I know it is, yeah.
That's okay. I will accept any dislikes to to this video. It's all my fault. It is all my fault. I've already acknowledged it.
Mhm. And it is recorded. That is on record.
yeah.
Yeah. So I guess you're all gonna head to this premiere because it is happening tonight. Glitter has like pulled out her phone and she confirms, yeah, we were down for 2 days. He had us under
What?
for 2 days.
No.
This
We need
bastard! Fucking days!
2 days? He really just sat around, waited for us to wake up for 2 days.
She really has nothing else to do.
That's so creepy.
I will confirm nothing. Nothing.
Nothing untoward.
Yeah, there's nothing that bad. Yeah.
I'm surprised you're not jelly on the ground.
So Durmin's basically jelly on the ground after the emotional,
At this point, yeah.
I guess, 2 days he's had.
Glitter tells her to be like, I just checked. Brimstone, the bastard, he emptied out our whole snack bar.
You mean
Like,
we have to
that's
pay
the-
for the mini fridge?
Well, I mean, I don't work for him anymore. I mean, I would assume I don't. So yeah, that's coming out of my wallet, which is fine. But yeah, so you guys are gonna head to that premiere.
Head to the premiere.
So you guys head to the Chinese theater. You get there, huge crowd, just absolutely packed to the brim. Cars, all the traffic has stopped. So many people, so many bricks, so many cameras flashing, just all this stuff. What are you gonna do?
We need to get in there. Idea. We're all characters in this movie, and Glitter here wrote the music. Do we dare just try and walk in?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, I like that idea. Yes. Cool. So, here's what's gonna happen. You guys are gonna straight up walk the red carpet.
Next time on Hollywood Nights.
Yeah, actually. So that's it. We have our starstruck heroes are about to walk the red carpet after literally less than a week in Hollywood.
Hello, listeners. Hope you enjoyed that episode of Hollywood Nights by Brain Adventures. We are quickly approaching our final episode of Hollywood Nights, premiering February 18th. Expect to see more of our starstruck heroes in the future, but until then, you can listen to our awesome cast star in Brain Adventures' new D&D actual play podcast, A Familiar Journey, premiering February 25th. Adding to the ranks of our amazing fans are listeners from the US, Denmark, Israel, the UK, Mexico, and Spain. Thanks for listening and supporting us, and remember to like and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
Izzy, you bastard.
Why
You
am I a bastard?
bastard.
You
Oh my
red-faced
god.
Bastard, you did that to my feelings, my emotions.
Your feelings, I was dying. What the hell?
I mean, when you're dead, you don't feel anything anymore.